Okay, video walk around on the 1952 B. This is the newer but more raggedy, rusty, dilapidated one. Let's see, I'll just start. Sheet metal is actually pretty straight. It looks really good. For the most part, this has the grill intact. There's some damage up in this corner. Sheet metal's not so great up here, but it is straight down that side. Top is okay, sheet metal wise. Good restoration candidate. No major rusted holes. Steering wheel has a bend. It's bent right there where it comes out of that pedestal yoke. Need back up. Front tires, I think I can fix that. I think some super glue will get that one back together and usable. This one is perfect. It's just absolutely perfect. I'll just fill all those cracks in with epoxy. It's all pretty decent looking, just very rusty up there. It's a Wilco magneto based. No conversion to 12 volts. Still has the original JD generator on it. One cool thing about this is, I don't know if you can see down in there, it is one with the water pump on it. See if I can get under here and get a shot of it. Not really, I'll try it from the other side. Air intake, exhaust, no ring cap on the exhaust. Where'd it go? I can't see it. There it is. No ring cap on the exhaust, so I assume it's had some water down in the intake manifold. I mean the exhaust manifold. It does have a big hole rusted there, so maybe any water that rained in there dripped out there and did not run into the exhaust manifold. Pulley is frozen solid. I think that runs straight off the crankshaft, right? And I know the engine is seized beyond question. As I understand it, you can take that plate off right there and you can disconnect the pistons from the crankshaft. I was thinking about doing that just to see if the rest of the engine would spin over. Brakes are seized solid at first. Rocked it back and forth and wiggled them until I got first this side on the right hand side loose, and then eventually the left hand side came kind of loose enough to get it off the trailer. The wheels on this one are spaced way out. Rear wheels are very, very raggedy. This was, I was actually able to air this up, and it would hold air for just a little while, just long enough to get it off the trailer. Maybe I can fix this tire with super glue also, or maybe hot glue. Rims look pretty straight. It doesn't look like they're too beat up. That'll be fun if I've got to remove or move those wheels in and out. More areas to fix on this tire to make it reusable. Back view. It does have I think these are called rock bars, or the rocker, whatever, 3-point. It does have 3-point, and I think that's a basic power troll hydraulic system with a couple of connectors on it. Nothing really to see here. Drawbar and hitch. Seat is gone. Battery box is not too I can't see, it got glare on the screen. Battery box is not too bad. Might be able to clean that up and paint it. If I'm not actually getting the picture, I can't see from sunlight glare on my phone screen. Same stories on this side. Froze up brake drum, wheel set way out. This is something that annoys me on my G. There's a bunch of broken off bolts in the axle. At least the back on this is good. The back on this side is good. Broken off bolts up there. This tire is about like the other one. It's going to take a lot of super glue and hot glue to get that one put back together. Again, I was able to air this one up also just to roll it, so it'll hold air for an hour or two. I know one of those is the throttle. I'm not sure exactly what the other one is, but they're both froze solid. So I don't know what to do about that just yet. Bolts on the front side of the axle are good. I took the case off of the flywheel and I kind of put gentle pressure. I put it in 6 gear, high gear, and gave it a tug with the Kubota. Not a hard tug. I just wanted to see if the flywheel would move at all, and it did not the slightest detectable bit. All the usual stuff up under here. Carburetor, that looks pretty funky, pretty rusty. I hope it's restorable. Looks like most stuff is there. I guess that's a toolbox down there. Some kind of a toolbox holder. That looks like a piece of PVC pipe down in there, kind of carrying the radiator water from the radiator back to the block. There's a better view of the water pump down in there. This 52 has the water pump on it, the 49 does not. I think that's about it. When it was loaded onto the trailer with the wheel loader, a bunch of oily water ran out the bottom, and I think it's coming from, I guess that's the oil filter. The oil filter right there. And it looks like it ran out of there. Something's loose, but it was mostly water with some oil in it. Yeah, I hadn't really noticed that before. That's kind of banged up there, but possibly restorable. Grill on this side looks pretty good actually, and all the sheet metal straight. I'm surprised, as old as this tractor is and as many hours as it's probably seen in the field or on a farm doing whatever, that the sheet metal is as straight as it actually is, that there's not a whole lot more dings and dangs in it. So I'm going to stop here.